The America that the left sees is white supremacist, is racist, is corrupted, is inherently evil, is harmful, is scary, is dangerous, and bad. And this is how they convince you that everything needs to change in a very fundamental and drastic and radical way. Our economic system, our healthcare system, the electoral college should be abolished, the Senate should be done away with. These are real things that people on the left have argued for. Speech should be limited, guns should be confiscated, they should be the moral arbiters. They want you to believe that this is the worst time ever to be an American. So you will vote Donald Trump out of office. And that's just not true. The only reason it's a bad time to be an American right now, or it's a hard time to be an American right now, is because we can't get along. Because everyone's constantly fleeing outrage at the other side. Everyone's constantly lying about the other side. Everyone's a hypocrite because you've got a whole political party that is telling millions of people in America that America hates them and they should be resentful and bitter. But the reality is the economy is booming. Unemployment is down. They want you to think we're headed toward a recession. We might be, but we're probably not. A quality of life for the majority of Americans is really good, better than it has ever been. History tells us how this kind of leftism works itself out. This is how every totalitarian regime has begun and has ruined its nation. This is Marxism, to use a buzzword, but an accurate one. This is communism. I'm not even fear-mongering here. I wish I were. I'm not the kind of person that enjoys fear-mongering because I don't like being scared. Like, I don't like being anxious. I don't like to think that things are going badly. I don't want to think that the future isn't going to be good for our kids. I want to think that we're going to live in a free, awesome country forever, and that socialism is never going to see it, or we're never going to see socialism come to our shores. So I'm not fear-mongering for the sake of fear-mongering here. I'm telling you what I see and what is actually true. This is what many people are really pushing for, whether they know it or not. It may be equality, but it is equal mediocrity at the expense of the individual and at the expense of freedom. And they will try to get you on board by telling you that you are a bad person if you don't buy into it. And especially suburban white women. I have an episode, by the way, titled Suburban White Women that you should listen to. Especially suburban white women, They want to tell you that you are not compassionate if you vote for Donald Trump, or if you're a conservative, or you don't vote for Bernie Sanders, whoever it is, that you don't care about kids at the border, even though this is a long-standing crisis of Democrats making, that you don't care about kids in schools, even though none of the legislative proposals that they put forth would stop school shootings, that you don't care about the poor, even though conservatives give far more to charity every year than liberals do. Do not let them convince you that the government, that they are the answer to all of your problems. And that if you just put them in power and give the government more power and more money, then everyone's going to be happier. That's just not true. It's just not true.